In the morning in the Midwest as we start our day for a day of Dipsey Madden. A day of pure fun as we kick off the season here. Chicago versus New York. We already got to see one game. St. Louis against Brooklyn here. So let's just go right into it. We're getting to see an important game. '78 against a '77 overall team. So it's going to be close. Talking Danny's pick. Danny picked the Bears in this game. I also picked the Bears. So if New York wins, it's going to be a big surprise. So here we are in that life. As the Bears are going to kick it off to the Giants to start the NFL season. Dipsey Madden is now underway in 2031. To the 25, he takes it. So here comes Sam Darnold. I don't know why they got this guy, but they do. Kind of what I think about the Seahawks this season in real life. So we'll see how he does out there leading New York. Here, a run, gonna scorch him for a little 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4. Almost picked off. Third and 4 now. Picked off. So Chicago coming up big time. And as you can see, Justin Fields is a weapon. Let's talk more about Danny's pick. So Danny is my friend. And he just likes to pick games randomly with the information given to him. But the information given to him was, the Bears are the favorites, of course, in this game. So talking Danny's pick, he made the right pick. Touchdown, Bears. 31 yards to Darnell Mooney. Left side. Something we're going to see all year is them picking on that left side. But it's because, you know, Mooney is over there. The number one is over there. So 6 points early. And then the point after is looking good. So 7-0. And New York is going to have to come back from that because they don't get the ball first in the second half. They got it here in the first. And the pick on their first drive is just a testament to how Sam Darnold is not ever really going to be that guy for anyone. And this is a team where last year they made it to the championship game against the Seahawks. So the Bears have kind of a bone to pick with them since they never even got to see the championship game. Where they should have been against Seattle. First and 10 after the throw. Popped away. Just another bad decision. So Justin Shields to protect Justin Fields. That was their first pick. I love it. Gets it complete, but he steps out. And this one, incomplete, gonna cause 4th and 6. So we know Chicago is basically the second or third best team in the league. Third, I think. Seattle might be 2. But Chicago really deserves more credit because they've made it to so many Super Bowls and just never won. They're kind of just there to get beat up on, where the Seahawks will pull off that win once in a lifetime. The Bears are forced to, one day they might upset everybody. And have a magical season where we watch them go all the way and then upset. Bombs it to Mooney, but I don't know why. It wasn't exactly open. 3rd and 4 now. To the running back, who's full speed ahead to the almost the first, but 3rd and 3, so actually pretty far away. So pass heavy, but then they come out on 3rd down, running the ball, need 3 yards, got 3 yards. So the season isn't going to be all this high-powered passing show as they bomb it, but it falls incomplete. Just not enough air underneath it. 2nd and 10. Tight end in motion, right to left side. Handed the ball. He couldn't hold his block. And so the ball carrier only able to get 4 there. It's 3rd down. To the end zone. Touchdown. Holy cow. Insane catch for 45 yards. This is not a normal catch. One-handed. We need one more angle of that. That's a play of the year in game 1. Is this what they're going to do all season? So what we need is the angle from the front. There it is. One-handed. Stretching out. It's so fast, it's hard to tell how good of a catch that really is. But let's get it from his point of view. Craziness. So Mooney has to. And that was on 3rd down. Desperation mode. You didn't know what might happen there. Regular season. We're getting into more of the nitty-gritty. And this Giants team was not ready for this defense, I don't think. 3rd and 10 first 10 turns into 2nd and 8. And 2nd and 8 turns into 3rd and 5. 3rd and 4, actually. So they're moving, they're grooving. But they're already in a desperate pass formation. But that's the end of the first, so maybe time to think it over. Nope, they're still in desperation mode. Gets it complete. And it's a 1st down. Big play by New York to keep the ball moving. 1st and 10. They're going to turn this into 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. They got the back in the backfield. In motion. Fakes the handoff and throws it to the man in motion. 1st down. So they got some tricks up their sleeve as time dwindles. Faking the run. Ripped. That is a sack. And a fumble by number 38. So 2nd and 20. Maybe a game changer if they could just hold on for a couple plays here. The screen. He tripped over the man of those defensive linemen. 3rd and 11, so it's doable. all the time in the world, but he still gets sacked. That's number 98. Weaver. Who I think wanted some of that sack fumble that ended up being number 38. And that could have really helped put this game away. Brings it out to the 16-yard line. And you should be afraid of this wideout. Catching 2 in the end zone already. And the moves. Coming out here. Mooney's trying to be one of the best of all time, of course. So they're just going to keep chucking it to him. Maybe looking for MVP type seasons here. And everything else that goes with it. Throws it away, barely. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Hitting the slant. That's Mooney. Bruce is hurt. For New York. So time ticking down as they hit him on the slant route. That's 2-minute warning. Mooney's got 6 receptions in the game. And if he just gets 20 more, he might break the record. But we're talking big plays, low receptions type of guy out there. Hitting him again. He's just one of the only ones open, I guess. One of his chameleon passes thrown to this guy. And this time stepping up. Running it in for the touchdown. It's Fields. To go up 20-0 with 1minute and 8 seconds left. So this game is looking a little bit like a blowout so far. But of course it's just the beginning of the season, and as we get more into it, some of these other teams are going to be tough to beat. But you can expect Mondays, especially Tuesdays. Oh my goodness, huge play. New York. To the 45-yard line on the other side of the field, the number 8. And this time, number 8's got it again. Somehow. Somebody's making a name for themselves out there. We're going to have to figure out what his name is. Sacked. And that's Yankee. Number 8 again. Brooks, 4 receptions, 55 yards. He's really good. Halftime. In Minnesota, they're winning 28-7 at halftime. And they're in this division. So it makes sense. It's a good division. Tennessee 21-0 against the Colts. In Carolina, they're losing to LA 14-7 going into halftime. Pretty soon here. This game's all about Mooney and Fields. So the kickoff to the Bears, who expect to slow their game down or amp it up. Who really knows? Mooney's been a problem all day. That's all that matters, really. Can you stop this guy? He's got a bunch of catches. Rolling right. Hitting the tight end and Mooney blocking to get a little extra. So that's Komet's first catch. So we're looking at future Hall of Famers, I hope. This one to Mooney, but I think he overthrew him. Underthrew and a little too far left. But they took a shot downfield. So not looking to slow down. Kroom running through his opponents. 3rd and 5. So big 3rd down here. And it's to Kroom, who says no on his first real rush. 15 yards after contact. So maybe this season they give him the ball and he's developed enough to be one of the best. And that could change their whole game. So the first half was all about the pass. But they're discovering that they can run. He can get some rushes in. You know, it doesn't have to be a full passing team all the time when you got a guy like this. But last season he was a rookie. Or young, at least. But now he's really coming into it. Six rushes, 50 yards. Let's stay inch closer here. Touchdown. Kroom. For his first touchdown of the season here. Coming in the third. When they still got a goose egg in New York. So New York looking to score this season. It's still in the third quarter. As we know, the Barons did not take 3 quarters to score. They came right out and scored. So frustration in New York. $28-0. And they're going backwards. 2nd and 12. Throws it to the running back, but not to the same effect. Getting hit in the backfield. Another screen here. But this one called. And it goes for 3. Hit as he threw. Almost sacked. 4th and 9. So still not able to do anything in New York. And hopefully this doesn't happen all game for them. To the 30. Here come the Bears. We already saw they got quite the little run game. Some running left. It scooches right. For 4. Left side. Kroom running over people for 1 yard. And there's the third quarter. So going into the 4th, New York still hasn't scored. And the Bears steady pouring on. And this could be their last drive or so. As it does get it off, but it goes for negative yards. 3rd and 12. So revenge for what they made them look like earlier. But gets it to Mooney on an incredible play. In between the zones. Reading that defense for his 9th reception. A crazy amount of catches for what caliber they were. And there's his 10th catch of the day. And I feel like they could have done more. Like, this was a test. Incomplete. Desperation throwing to his running back. Hit as he threw. 2nd and 10. Turns to 3rd and 10. Complete. Fights for more yards. Mooney's got 11 catches now. This guy could break the record. He felt like it. 12 catches today. For the touchdown is the backup Royals for his first touchdown today. That's gonna make him look and feel good, as he got to finish the hard work that Mooney did to bring him there. And they get the extra point after to go 35-0. So 5 successful drives and none for the other team, but definitely for this defense, success over and over as they look to do it maybe one more time to seal out this game and have a perfect season opener. And the Bears are looking real nice. Incomplete. Third and 10, and he just throws a flop. A flop of a throw. So the Giants couldn't have a bigger fall from grace from last season to now. So they might have to just live with their goose egg in the season opener. He hands it to Kroom. First, almost. 2nd and inches. Kroom's got the ball again. He's definitely making a difference. 97 rushing yards. And he's got a lot of them. Here he gets to 100 yards on his 13th carry. And it's 7:05 in the morning as the game winds down to an end. Kroom's reached 100 yards, but he wants more as he breaks off another chunk. 14. So 118 yards. 122 yards today. And they're calling timeouts, I guess. Let's give him some. Let's see if he can get to 150. Oh, he doesn't want to play anymore. But Mooney's out there. Incomplete. He's back. So, 145 yards. Just couldn't get the timeout down. But that's a good showing. For rushing and passing was already... I mean, they were going to score again. And it was 35-0. 58 passing yards, 19 rushing yards. 3.3 average yards per play. We're looking at the number one defense right now, the Bears. Going into week 2 for sure. Most likely. Who can do that? Darnold threw for 63.1%. So let's get out of here. Let's go to bed. But not after talking analytics and everything. Saving the game. So, that's a big time win for the Chicago Bears. Who need this. They need every win they can get. Every team needs every win they can get because you can win every game. It doesn't matter. What matters is favoritism and momentum. And luck. The computer always could win. You never know with Dipsey Madden. So Columbus versus Kansas City. That's so Columbus' season opener tomorrow. Chiefs. Justin Fields leading the league. Passing. Froome leading the league. He got over Damian Harris. So he's gonna be that younger competition. In the running. Darnell Mooney got over Maynard and Henry Ruggs. Bobby Mentor still got 2 sacks. And Lance Welker or Weber got the INT in that game. So that was really exciting, actually. It was good to see. Let's just end it. It's still week 1, so there's not much to go on about. Guess that it's already almost over week 1. We got Columbus, Cleveland, Houston, Seattle. And then we're moving on. So we'll see that soon. Let me know who you think is going to win. I think it's going to be Houston Oilers versus the Bears at this point. But we'll see how Seattle does against Arizona, and we'll see how it all shakes out. Because at the end of week 1, depending on who wins or loses, could all be different. Could all be different. The poor Giants. I have no clue what went wrong with them. Let me think. What happened to those Giants? Was it their offense or defense? It was their offense. They just have no offense. We're not supposed to have a defense. But we just played a garbage offense, so we look good, I think. And our defense is okay, actually, so. We're first in the NFL. But that. Okay, well, good night. Have a good time.